If you're an old school fan of Sega games, it's going to be a good time these next couple years. What is good, y'all? It is the Young King Ken, and today we're going to be discussing the recent announcements and rumors from the past week regarding Sega games, including classic franchises such as Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, and Crazy Taxi, a recent rumor on a 3D Sonic game in development and releasing as early as next year, and how all of this will impact the future of Sega. So without further ado, let's get into this. So to start off, we're going to start off with the Game Awards, and Sega dropped a trailer during there that it was a pretty nice trailer. It showed two folks playing some video games, of course, and the games that were shown, they only showed like little snippets of it, a few seconds of it, but the games being shown were Jet Set Radio, Shinobi, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, and Crazy Taxi. And it's been reported that all of these games are in development and could be releasing pretty soon. And of course, knowing me and my channel's history, I'm most excited for a new Streets of Rage, as Streets of Rage 4 was a top 10 game. Probably one of the best video games I've ever played. But I know that some fans of the series were concerned with the isometric angle here and there that they showed off, but I don't really mind. I mean, just show more. Show more and we can alleviate those doubts, because yeah, most other games seem like faithful remasters, which would be fun. And you know, if Sega keeps doing this, and I feel like Sega is going to do that, so I feel like their plan is to add more games from their backlog to the list. I am really waiting to see what they do with Vector Man, but I know like some others would be excited to see Earthworm Jim, Altered Beast, and just much more, you know, all those old school Sega IPs. They need to come out the woodwork. So next we want to talk about a rumor, a Sonic rumor. And this is coming from the reputable leaker Zippo. And as with most leaks, please take this info with a grain of salt. So it says here a new semi 3D style Sonic game is coming in 2024. And when I say semi 3D style, think of Sonic Generations, think of Forces, Sonic Colors. So this most likely will be like a boost game, and the game will have Shadow the Hedgehog in it, and I feel like that's pretty interesting because we know that the release of the Sonic 3 movie will come out around holiday season in 2024. The promo materials and all that suggesting that Shadow the Hedgehog will be in it, so that should be interesting. The game will be featured on current gen consoles and will be the first Sonic game to be featured on Nintendo's next console, which furthers the speculation on the timeline of that console's release, which I discussed in my 10 things Nintendo needs to do with the next console video, which the link will be in the suggested and in the description. But in that video, I said that the Switch's successor should release sometime within the holiday season, and with the releases of Nintendo games coming out, yeah, it's looking a lot like it, like holiday 2024. And in my opinion, after hearing about this, I think that knowing Sega, we'll hear about the game. We'll probably get a trailer or something right there around March or April. And then I feel like it gets released around that holiday season when that Switch 2 comes out. and to consider the release of Sonic 3. So the next question that we should ask based off of the game trailers and all this is, how will this impact Sega in the future? Like I mentioned before, assuming the success of a lot of these games that are being revived, we could see some more games from Sega's backlog. I mean, I truly expect them to revive a lot of these games in a variety of ways, whether it's continuing their series, remastering them, remaking them, or re-releasing them. And speaking on re-release, since it looks like Shadow the Hedgehog will have like a huge focus on Sega's marketing, it could be a great way for Sega to, maybe they could re-release Adventure era Sonic games, so Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventures 2, and putting on a real stretch, hopefully Sonic Heroes on modern consoles, because trust me, that will sell. And with all this, there won't be a dull moment from the company for a while. It may even buy Sega more time with their big budget games like the Sonic Frontiers sequel. It really sounds like the developers are taking notice of the feedback and suggestions. I know there's a popular suggestion of bringing back the Child Garden. So like if it's clear that like they're speaking to us and giving open and honest communication with their recent games, I'm excited to see what's to come for Sega in the future. What do you think about these announcements? Comment below. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please hit that like button and go on ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell on updates on whenever my vids drop. And until the next one, I will need y'all to keep our kingdom seasoned, y'all.